The 2010 CAA Football Preseason Offensive Player of the Year is Matt Szczur, wide receiver and return specialist, Villanova. Szczur enters the 2010 season with hopes of leading the Wildcats to their second straight national championship. The 2009 CAA Football Offensive and Special Teams Player of the Year was named the National Championship Most Outstanding Player after logging 159 rushing yards, 68 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns in Villanova's 23-21 win over Montana. As a junior last season, Szczur averaged more than 149 all-purpose yards per game. The rest of the preseason All-CAA football offensive team includes Chris Whitney, quarterback, Villanova. Whitney ranks second in CAA football in pass efficiency, completing 159 of 246 passes for 1,936 yards and 18 touchdowns last season. John Griffin, running back, Massachusetts. Griffin, who played at Northeastern in 2009, was the only CAA football running back to eclipse the 1,000-yard rushing mark during the regular season, rushing for 1,009 yards in 11 games. Jonathan Grimes, running back, William & Mary. Grimes finished the 2009 season with a total of 1,294 rushing yards for an average of 92.4 yards per game. Kendall Gaskins, fullback, Richmond. As a freshman in 2009, Gaskins rushed for close to 100 yards on 38 carries, logging 6 touchdowns on the ground and another through the air. Tre Gray, wide receiver, Richmond. Gray, just a sophomore last season, led the Spiders with 51 receptions in 13 games and tied for the team lead with 4 touchdown catches. Kevin Grayson, wide receiver, Richmond. Grayson, who earned preseason honors each of the last 2 seasons, hauled in 48 receptions for 545 yards and 2 touchdowns in 2009. Emil Iguanegu, tight end, Massachusetts. Iguanegu ranked 3rd among the Minutemen receivers last year, hauling in 24 catches for 288 yards and 1 touchdown. Brant Clouser, offensive line, Villanova. Clouser helped the Villanova offense to an average of more than 31 points per game and better than 240 rushing yards per contest. Keith Hill Jr., offensive line, William & Mary. Hill led an offensive line unit which ranked among the league's top 3 in rushing and total offense in 2009. Ben Igelana, offensive line, Villanova. Igelana, recently named to the 2010 preseason Outland Trophy watch list, was vital for the Wildcats offense, which led the league in rushing and total offense last season. Drew Lachenmayer, offensive line, Richmond. Lachenmayer helped anchor an offense which scored nearly 30 points a game and limited opponents to less than 1.5 sacks per game in 2009. Theo Sherman, offensive line, James Madison. Sherman was part of an offensive line which paved the way for JMU backs to average the conference's second-best rushing total per game at 180 yards. Nick Yako, place kicker, Villanova. Yako, just a sophomore, is the top returning place kicker in 2010 after averaging more than 6 points a contest and connecting on 59 of 60 PAT attempts a year ago.